Did you know that Myrtle Beach is a buzzworthy place? The other day I was reading BuzzFeed and they had an article on Myrtle Beach and that it is becoming the destination place that everyone's going to want to go. And as I started to think about this, it was discussing things as why you would want to go on vacation here. And it started to make me think even more why you would want to live here. And so I decided today that I was going to share with you the 5 reasons why I think you should want to move to Myrtle Beach and call it home, not just a vacation place. So let's get into this list. So the first reason on our list today is probably the main reason too why everybody comes on vacation, and that is our beautiful beaches. Myrtle Beach has over 60 miles of coastline from way up at the North Carolina border all the way down into Georgetown, with some of the most beautiful beaches that you will ever find. The weather here is great, so the temperature of the water is nice and warm. The beautiful sandy beaches, you can go out, enjoy. The waves aren't usually too rough, and you can just really enjoy being down by the beach. But when you live here, you don't get to go all the time there on vacation and spend all day there, but you do still get to have what I call vitamin C, SEA, on a regular basis. You know, I've shared in the past about my wife. She loves to, when she gets up in the morning, take the kids over to the bus stop, drop them off at the bus, come home, grab her keys, grab her purse, head out the door, wave, and go down to the beach, spend an hour or two just walking along the coastline, enjoying the beach, listening to the waves, smelling the saltwater air, and just relaxing. Her favorite pastime while she's there is to pick up some shark's teeth and just spend a good time there enjoying the beautiful weather and beautiful beaches here that Myrtle Beach has to offer. When you live here, you can go down and enjoy those any time of the year, all the time. The prime times when people are down there that live at the beach are usually early in the morning. They love to see the sun come up, or they like to go down later in the afternoon or early evening and watch the sun set. We normally don't go down during the middle of the day because it's just too hot. But if you love that, go down there, do that too. We have some of the most amazing beaches that you can enjoy right here in Myrtle Beach. So the second thing on our list that we want to talk about is all of the amazing land and sea activities that take place here in Myrtle Beach. With all the beautiful weather and things to do in our area, you can find something to keep you busy any time of the year. Whether that's going out and taking a golf trip to one of the beautiful golf courses that Myrtle Beach has to offer, whether that's taking a trip over to Broadway at the beach and going shopping, or going to Topgolf and hitting golf balls and having a meal with friends. There's so many things that you can do here in the Myrtle Beach area that are going to keep you entertained, give you fun things to do year round. There's fun things like going down to Fun Warehouse and jumping on the bounce houses, or driving their go-karts around, or playing a game of laser tag. There's so many things that you can do. You know, I the other week took time off and I played tourist here in my own town. So I grabbed the kids, loaded up the cart, and we went downtown. We started the day by going over to Sky Zone. Used to be called Rock and Jump, but it's now Sky Zone. And we had some passes the kids got from the library. They got to jump. They jumped around for 30 minutes, had a blast. After we finished doing that, we then went and stopped at the library, picked up some books, did some stuff like that, and then drove down to the Sky Wheel. Did you know that Myrtle Beach has one of the largest Sky Wheels in the country? It's definitely one of the largest on the East Coast, and it's a great thing to go check out. It's a lot of fun. I have to admit, as we started going up and up and up and up, we started to grab a little bit of white knuckles started to happen with my kids, but it was a lot of fun, and it was enjoyment to be able to see the skyline of Myrtle Beach in a way that you never can see anywhere else. So you might want to check out some of those things that Myrtle Beach has to offer. When it comes to finding things to do in Myrtle Beach, you'll never be at a loss. There's definitely things that you can find each and every day. And here's the beautiful thing about all the tourism stuff that Myrtle Beach has to offer. I'm not a big fan of it, so I don't have to be a part of it. I don't have to go through it and endure it on a regular basis unless I want to. If we want to go to a Myrtle Beach Pelicans game, we can go over there, do that, be with all the crowds and do it. If we want to go down to the coast and go down to the Fun Plaza and play arcade games, we can do those things, but we live away from it, and when we're home, we don't even know that those things take place most of the time. So it's a great thing to have it close by, but far enough away that it doesn't bother our day-to-day living. So the fourth thing on our list is that Myrtle Beach is really becoming a foodie paradise. I used to hear that there's over 1,500 restaurants in the area, and recently I saw a stat that said there's over 2,000. That means you could eat 3 meals a day for over 2 years and never eat at the same place twice. there is so many spots that you can find to go and eat. Now, one of the things that is super important is to learn where the locals go to eat and find those local hotspots so that when you want to go out to dinner, you're not waiting 2-3 hours to get a table. You know, if you want to do that for some baked potato soup over at Carolina Roadhouse, knock yourself out. But I personally don't want to do it. Yes, it's good soup, but I'm gonna find the right times to go there and do that. Instead, I'm gonna go eat at the local hotspots. You know, I've done some videos in the past on top local restaurants. I'm gonna link to one right here. You can go check it out, where it's gonna show you my top 10 favorite spots to go check out and eat, where you can either get reservations or walk in the door and get a table pretty quick. But these are gonna be some great places you can eat without having to deal with chains and go through franchises and eat all the kind of subpar food. It's gonna be really good spots to check out. And that, my friends, is why I enjoy living in Myrtle Beach. Some really great food spots. And the fifth and final reasons why I think you might want to live here is that Myrtle Beach has its own little towns all up and down the coast. There's places like Little River, North Myrtle Beach, Longs, Sockasty, Burgess, Murrells Inlet, Carolina Forest, Conway, Aynor. All of these other little towns are very unique in their personalities. I share with people all the time when they ask me, Jeremy, where's the place that I should live? Where's the best spot to live? And honestly, if you're looking for a home in a certain price point, let's say $300,000 to $400,000, we can find that just about anywhere up and down the beach. If it's something a little bit lower than that price, you might have a little more difficulty, but you still can find it in most places. But I explain to people all the time when they ask me that question, I respond this way. It's kind of like my kids. Each of my kids have 3 very unique personalities. If my oldest, who just turned 15, got the driver's permit and has attitude plus, if she was here with us and she was sitting in this room, she could sit there reading a book, spend the whole day to herself, and never bother anyone. We'd love it. It'd be great. Quiet, calm, relaxed. She wants to be in the place. Nobody bothers her. If my son, who's about to turn 13, is in the room, he's going to bother us the whole time. He's going to put his input and he's going to share his thoughts, his ideas, his reasons, his whatever that's going on in his brain. He's going to share and interrupt us all the time. And then if my youngest is here, who's about to turn 9, well, we're not going to get much done. Instead, we're going to have sunshine, rainbow, glitter, rainbow, unicorns, all kind of party, and we're not going to get a whole lot accomplished, but we're going to have a whole lot of fun doing it. And she's the type of person who would want to be where the life of the party is. Myrtle Beach and the surrounding areas are kind of the same way. Each of them have their own unique personality. The only way you're really going to get that answer is to spend some time visiting each and all of those areas. And as you go through and visit them, you're going to find one that clicks with you. Because I found over the years, some people I work with, they only want to be in Surfside Beach. They don't want to be anywhere else. And then others, well, they only want to be in North Myrtle Beach and they don't want to be anything to do with Surfside. There's nothing wrong with each of those areas. It's what fits your personality. So that's one of the great reasons why Myrtle Beach is a great spot to live, because we have all of it to fit any and all of your needs. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up, get that bell on, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.